everybody, and welcome to my channel Enlightened Tarot. Thank you for coming over to watch the video. Big thank you again to everybody liking and subscribing to the channel. Your support does mean a lot. I've also had some very positive, uplifting comments, and some of you have shared your journeys on the feedback, so thank you very much for that. It does mean a lot that it's growing so fast. Okay, so on with the reading then. Sticking with the Twin Flame energies for December 2016. Well, obviously the last few days that we have left of December now. I've already put some cards down. We'll pull some more cards as we need to go along, but I've gone with the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine, and also the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Both great decks here. Okay, so we'll go through them now one by one. I've already linked into these. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so you can see here the Two of Gabriel. Look at the picture here clearly. Okay, shows calm waters, very calm and peaceful environment. It's showing two people together. Okay, so it tells me that some of us may be at the initial stages of meeting up. Okay, or into, you know, the second meeting at least. Okay, and for some of us who are not yet at the stage of meeting up, know that it's on its way. Okay, it's on its way, and you're being guided towards it for the right time for you. Okay, it's a good first card to get to show that, you know, two people coming together, two people talking, getting to know one another. Okay, the separation did have, you know, quite a powerful effect, that when you two communicated, you know, there was a difference in the dynamics. You know, it had gone up a notch, possibly for some of you. Okay, so so know that this is happening for some if it's not already happened. But great first card to get. Okay, this takes us to the second card, the Six of Gabriel. Now, this is saying here, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. And here we can see a man on a horse galloping pretty fast, still being guided there above. But he looks quite fearless, he looks quite confident, and he looks like he can deal with quite a lot. Okay, so know that some of us may be at this stage already of being able to go forward with confidence, to know that we can tackle head on with whatever comes our way now. You know, we're ready for the next phase of the journey. For some who are still yet to get here, you know, you're being guided towards it. Okay, but just know, for those who are here, you're ready to move on to the next stage. Okay, it's a great second card to get. Now the Ace of Raphael is another beautiful card here. The third card that came out was saying a positive, new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships. Here we can see very calm waters in the background as well. We can also see some movement here at the front though, but it's more positive movement. Okay, we still have guidance. Okay, but we're being guided towards a more emotional experience, a more spiritual journey. Some of us may be getting those signs already, those synchronicities. You know, look out for those numbers still. Look out for your twin's name. Look out for date of birth. You know, you'll just know whatever's right for you, the signs will be given. Okay, so make sure you are looking out for them as well. Okay, so just know positive emotional experiences on its way. Some of you may already have got to this stage and be experiencing a little bit of this already. Okay, but for those who are not, you're on your way to it, just like with the other cards. Okay, you're always on your way, you're always on the right track on your life journey. Okay, it's a great card there. And the fourth one that came was just to say it's all ongoing, because we've had this card before. It's just to say that the wheel is still turning. Number 10, you know, you're complete. You've gone through so much, you've gotten so far. You've gone through a lot of the healing work. You're still healing, but you're in a lot better place than you was before. This is about new beginnings, you know. This is forgetting of the past, because now it's not serving us the way it did do. End of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. You know, keep going forward with faith and positivity, to know this wheel is still turning for us. okay, towards better times, towards better experiences, more emotional ones, more fulfilling ones, more romantic ones. Okay. Now I've gone here with the Romance Angels cards here. I've already pulled 4 here. Reconciliation. You know, we've had this one before as well, but some of us are yet to experience the coming together, okay, but know that it's on its way. And some of us may have already gone through this stage, okay. So, you know, how did you feel about meeting up with your twin? You know, write your thoughts and feelings down, just so you kind of get in a clear picture of how you're feeling, because like I said, it can be an emotional roller coaster, this. It can be quite a lonely journey as well for some of us, but if you write your thoughts and feelings down, it may help some of you to kind of know, you know, how you're really feeling about your twin, because it is such an intense connection. So, you know, it may be helpful to pop them down on a notebook just to see, when you can read back on them to see, you know, are you still feeling like that? Okay, everybody's on a different stage of the journey. So whatever helps you get to any of these stages, you know, is helpful to do. So maybe write some of your thoughts and feelings down. And obviously we know the intensity of the connection is because of a past life relationship and saying that you've known each other before, okay? You just know. I mean, I knew with my twin, the minute I linked into their eyes, I just knew, you know, I knew of them somewhere from another time. I wasn't quite clear at the time where I knew them from, but I knew that I had come across them before. And it was a very nice experience, but it was a very spiritual one for me at the time. But that's how we connect, okay? Because it comes from a past life. And then the getting to know each other, okay? And this is how we're going to deepen that bond, because we're going to get together. We're going to form a deeper friendship. You know, we're going to form a deeper bond, so it takes us towards the next level, if that's what we are meant to experience, okay? If we are meant to get this romantic relationship and commitment from it, that's what we will have. Okay? If we were meant to just have a deep friendship with this person, with our twin, that's what we will have. Okay? It's all dependent on what you planned before birth, okay? What our agreements are before birth, okay? But for a lot of us, we'll be getting to know our twin on a much better level, okay? And this card is great because it tells us it's very soon. It's all happening very soon, okay? Like I said, it is divinely guided, okay? So we all have a time that is right for us, but I don't think we've got too long to wait, many of us, because a lot are doing the work, a lot are doing the healing, a lot are releasing the past with love, and a lot are forgiving, okay, with love, okay? So as long as you are kind of getting close towards the end of that, you know, it's showing that it can come in, showing it can come in as soon as you want it to, it can come in, okay? But we're being guided, so we can't get our life journey wrong, we just can't, okay? It's a great card there to kind of give us some further clarification towards the end of December, going forward into January, as to how it's looking. Now I want to, in fact no, I'm going to do these at the end. I'm going to pull these other cards here, the Angel Answers card, and see what messages we have going forward, or towards the end of December 2016 and January 2017. See what they have to say. Twin flame. I'm just going to go with the top one. Okay, so you can see here we've been given improving health. Okay, so this is still about taking care of yourself, okay, getting plenty of sleep, eating right, you know, just generally looking after yourself, exercising, Okay, so keep on with the work of healing within and clearing your energy. You can go forward with a clearer head. Okay, so improving health. And we'll be given that nudge when we need to take action on certain things. Okay, so it's not just going to fall in your lap. You do need to do certain things, but you will be guided towards it, okay? So you will know when it is the right time. When I came into union with my twin a few weeks ago, I was actually given such a strong, powerful nudge that I went along with it because it was so strong, I just couldn't ignore it. And for over a year nearly, it was no contact. You know, and when I got that urge to do something about it, I did it. And this is saying the same thing, is that when you need to do it, go with that feeling, that gut feeling, that the intuition that tells you what to do. Go with it, because the first answer is always the right one. Don't question it. Okay, so you'd be kind of guided towards it, but you'd be getting the signs of when to take action. And for some of us, this could be within the next few weeks. Okay, so we could be looking, you know, 2nd, 3rd week of January. Okay, so that's how quickly it can come in for us. Okay, so 3 great cards there to get. I'm going to pull some from the Lenormand deck as well now, see what they have to say for twin flame energies. I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle. The 2 here have come out in my hand, and I usually go with those. So here we've got gift and going in a new direction. So some of you who are at this stage of kind of meeting up initially, you know, you'd be getting something lovely from your twin. You may be giving something lovely to your twin. Okay, it's all about romance, love, you know, positivity here. This is really going to raise your vibration because it's such a lovely feeling. Forgiving, you know, when we give, we receive. So gorgeous card there. And this is just to say we're going in a new direction. You know, we're going towards the light. We were going towards the light on a different path, but now if we choose to, you know, go forward with our twin, we can do on a different in a different direction. 2 great cards there again. I'm just going to pull another one from the Lenormand deck, see what they have to say. This is all really pointing towards, you know, union, coming together. Let's see what they have to say. I'm just going to go with the top one. Commitment. Okay, so for some of us who are going to experience this fulfilling, deep and lasting relationship, it's all about the commitment there. Yeah, engagement possibly. Marriage for some of us if we want it. We've all got free will, but this is possibilities coming in for some of us, okay? So, really, really good positive cards here going forward. Very pleased that we've got this insight today going forward. So, great to get. I'm going to kind of finish off with the Secret Daily Teachings to see what other further messages we can get. I hope you're enjoying the messages from here by Rhonda Byrne. This book, great little book this, for messages. But I'm just going to randomly open a page just to see what further insight we can get for twin flames. Okay, so it's opened here at day 55. I'm just going to read them out. Anybody who thinks negative thoughts about someone else has those negative thoughts returned to them multiplied. It doesn't matter how many people are thinking negatively about someone. If that person is in joy, those thoughts can never reach them because they are on a different frequency. Instead, all the negative thoughts will multiply and return to the people who were thinking them. That's not very good, is it? No one else can bring negativity into our lives through their thoughts unless we allow our frequency to lower to the same negative frequency as theirs. What a powerful message. You know, a short paragraph, but how powerful is that? Okay, so this is just saying to you and to all of us really, is to think positive for everybody else, so that we can have that, you know, given back to us. What you give out, you get back. It's the law of attraction. Okay, so basically you need to think positive for everybody, no matter what you really think deep down. That will soon go as you practice more and more, raising your vibration. And you'll get to a point where you just, you know, either you don't think or you think good of other people. Okay, because that will be given back to you. It's a great message, that. Okay, and I'm just going to read the next page here, day 56. Okay, it's saying here, we are sending out thoughts of greater or lesser intensity all the time, and we are reaping the results of such thoughts. Not only do our thought waves influence ourselves and others, but they have a drawing power. They attract to us the thoughts of others. Things, circumstances, people look in accord with the character of the thought uppermost in our minds. Thought Vibration, here by William Walker Atkinson. Another great message there. Okay, similar to this. So 2 great messages here to finish up with. Great cards as well to get. You know, I mean, they're quite clear. Quite clear. You know, next few weeks, action. You know, keep looking after yourself. Take care. You know, don't neglect yourself. Keep on with the self-love, the self-worth. Having the confidence, being happy and enjoying the moment now. Okay, so that things can come into you quicker. It's about living in the moment so that we can have our manifestations come to us easily. Okay, so I do hope this reading has been helpful in some way, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot to have you on board. I want to wish you all love, light and peace, and I will speak to you all very soon. Thank you very much for watching.